Hey, bitches!
What's up, Jelly?
I need a Facebook page.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No.
I need to be social networked.
How many?
Why? Who are you going to talk to?
I want to get connected. I got friends.
Outside of this couch?
Of course, outside. Where else? I go to bars and meet ladies. I want to give them my digits. But I don't have a phone, so I need a Facebook page.
It's all overrated, Jelly. You really don't need one.
What do you mean? All the cool people have them.
Okay, having a Facebook page doesn't make you cool.
But not having one makes you a douche.
Okay, I'll make you a Facebook page.
Yay!
Are you going to put your wang on it?
Of course. How else am I going to get that fine poondander?
I think he's mixing it up with Craigslist.
Yeah.
Oh, is that not the same?
No.
Oh, I thought Facebook was the one with all the trannies. No? Different one?
You're looking for trannies, huh?
I'm a tranny collector.
I don't even want to know what that means.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No, they're like...
Done.
Don't leave me with them.
They go on tracks, and you push the button, and it goes back and go, woo, woo, here comes the tranny, everybody.
Trains.
Don't be late.
Trains.
What?
You're thinking trains.
What?
God, you
Trains? Wait a minute. No wonder that caboose looked like a penis.
What the hell are you guys watching?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ugly Couch Show. I am Master Torgo.
Dr. Vlarg.
The famous Paul. Hello, ladies.
And we're here to tell you what to watch, what to read, and what to play with. Because I know you're...
Right. Yeah, pretty much. I brought just stuff to play with today.
There's a joke there somewhere.
I'm not even going to run.
What?
But...
Yeah, well, underwear. I always bring stuff to play with.
Listen.
My nuts and wiener.
Before you start playing with your sack, we got to do what's going in my mouth.
Okay,
so, Jelly, get down.
Today's What's Going in My Mouth is brought to you by, ow, that hurt, the face punching game.
All right. What's going on in my mouth? This is actually chosen by our studio audience.
Hey, studio audience.
Just Michael is over there.
All right.
So, voila, gentlemen.
What?
What?
Are you kidding me? ICP in the hizzy, y'all. We're gonna chug-a-low on some juggalo. Yeah! Folks, we're about to drink Spazmatic energy sauce.
Frothy, freaky, frosty, refreshing energy, freshness, can of Shazam.
It's not a drink. It's a sauce.
Is it like goopy like a sauce?
We're going to find out.
It's the Juggalo energy drink.
It says manufactured for psychopathic record.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What's it got in it? Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's got a little something out of the ordinary. All
What's
right, guys.
cyanocobalamin?
I'll tell you what that is.
That's the thing on his face right there.
As the ICP would say, that's a chemical miracle. Who knows what that stuff is? That's a preservative or something.
And it
keeps this stuff in the can for years.
Energy
That's
drinks?
a miracle.
How's that shit work?
You get all hopped up on this shit and just... Oh, well.
All right, let's chug-a-low like juggalo. Oh. Oh, that's good.
That is not bad. It's like a cherry energy drink.
That's really good. This would convert me.
That's a rare treat, a tasty energy drink.
Yeah. It kind of tastes like cherry 7-Up.
My only fear is that late night when I have to go to the bathroom, ICP glowing in the dark from this stuff.
What color is it?
I don't know.
It's like a brown kind of color. Okay. I'm down.
A fine choice.
Very good, sir.
Thank you. This is delicious.
Tastes great. Less filling because it's a small can.
What do you think there, Jeff?
Jeff right there.
No, it's good. It's drinkable. It's not rough. It's not too fizzy.
No, it's fine.
Doesn't burn going down.
It's not Shaggy Too Dope. It's not Violent J. It's just right. It's just right.
You know their names.
I know a lot about the ICP. More than I should.
about you.
Well, no, I've just read a lot of articles about them, and they're...
Been to a couple concerts, painted your face.
I've been drenched in fuego. No, I've never been to a show, but I know a lot about it. I know a lot about that subculture. I find it fascinating. I find subcultures fascinating.
Now, when people send us stuff for what's going on in my mouth, we kind of, have to oblige.
Yeah.
Because, it's that segment's for you. not so much for us.
Woo!
Because it
No.
kind of sucks for us sometimes.
No, some zombie mints, you know. Hey,
So this next piece was sent in by Troy.
there's another piece.
What's
What?
happening? There's more.
This he brought back to us from Thailand.
Are you sure we should be combining Juggalo juice with anything?
So
What is this?
From
I'm
Thailand.
gonna pull off the freshness seal.
Oh, so
Lord.
it's fresh crap.
Oh,
You don't even. You can't even see what it is.
This is from 7-Eleven. It says 7-Eleven right on it. Of course, it's in Thai right
right.
there.
Okay.
Oh.
But
What's it? Is it
7-Eleven
Carol
Thai.
Root?
God, really,
Tamarind?
really,
I'm not eating tamarind.
No, it says sour. It says plum.
I'm not eating any tamarind.
No, it's sour
I've had
tamarind.
tamarind on here a lot.
Tamarind's
this is
nasty.
The stuff that you put on the salsa that makes it taste horrible.
Yeah.
That's what the
pretty much.
salsa
No, it's
made
supposed
of.
to make it taste better.
That's the.
But it makes it worse.
It just kind of gets all over the place.
Forget it.
Look at that. Don't smell too horrible.
Oh, boo.
Hey, it's like powder. It's like,
It's like a monkey's butthole.
Take a small one. They're
No,
small.
I'm not eating those.
No, this was sent in by Troy.
Oh, my God. What is going on here?
Don't take the big one.
they're like little red
the big one.
powdered turds. Turds. I can't read the ingredients
All right,
on this.
So
I
there's
need
one
to
and
place
three.
this.
This isn't
I need
FBI.
to place
No, you're chewing that shit. Take a little one. Take a little one.
Yeah. Because
So
you're
There's a little one right there.
I want it. Well,
tired of you.
What are you
spitting
doing?
out shit on the floor.
Okay, yeah,
Here you go.
that's all right. Yeah, yeah.
ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3. It's so chewy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
It's like
As it gets, it took a minute.
There's juice in my mouth.
Oh, it gets sour. Ooh,
know?
it gets sour. They're not as bad as other ones we've had.
That's not bad.
No, it's horrible.
But now it's getting spicy.
No, that's not bad.
Like that flavor that hits you when you chew
Yeah,
it. That's nasty.
Oh, this has so
keeps
many
going.
layers to it.
It keeps
it's
going.
pungent but sour. But
There are 4 different tastes on that piece of thing.
so much going on in my mouth.
That's like a gobstopper, like in 2.2 seconds.
The
Ah!
schnozberries taste like schnozberries.
Holy smokes. Woo!
Don't stop.
That's not the worst thing I've
No,
ever had.
No, it's not bad. It's
Guys.
just that flavor you don't expect it.
It's like a gangbang in Barry's mouth.
Kinda.
It's that's a complex snack.
That's prison right there
We got
in your mouth.
Spazmatic and tamarind.
Yeah, and I don't know what it's called because it just says sour tamarind under language I don't understand.
Not the worst thing that ever happened to my mouth.
No, it isn't. Thank you, Troy.
That's pretty good.
Thank you for
He means that, and he's from the Midwest.
That was pretty good.
much appreciated. And
Not
if you
bad
got
at all.
suggestions for what we should have for the segment,
Yeah, not bad.
let us know. Comments at uglycouchshow.com.
Or just send it in a package.
Or just send it in a package. But please, if you do send it, please, a sealed, don't be baking us cookies and shit.
Oh no. I'm
You've
not
been putting
I'm not eating anything
put
from
Worcestershire
these
sauce in
monkeys.
your mix. I don't want
No
it.
Okay, so
way.
it's just like a dried fruit, and they just put sour shit all
That's
over
fine.
it. That's not bad.
No.
Yeah. These little Thai kids, they gotta eat candy too.
They
And then
do.
7-Eleven, so it's popular.
All right, I'm going to start things off with a bang.
I love it.
Are you ready?
Yes.
I mean it with a bang.
That's what your mom says. What do you got?
My wife bought for me
What? No.
What the heck? No,
Cabela's
seriously?
Dangerous Hunts 2011.
What is this, Walmart?
Listen, this was one of the games that was on the boat. Was the Cabela game.
Oh,
Are you
man.
serious?
And I got hooked playing the shoot 'em ups. Now, I wouldn't normally go in for this Cabela stuff. However,
Oh, that's
there's
better.
a fine ass peripheral that
That
comes
gave
with
my
this
shit
motherfucker.
magic.
Oh, my
yes.
God.
Yes, sir. Extendable grip. You better believe it. This thing has a fucking red scope sight.
You could be just like Dad and hunt you a bear.
Not one, but 2 thumb pads.
Holy
full
smokes.
workable stuff, full interaction. This thing's amazing. This is a piece of work. Yes. I have killed me some birds and goats with this thing. I killed bears with this thing. I love it. It comes with its own sensor bar that is battery powered that you stick in
Really?
front of the TV.
Okay.
So the sensitivity and the connectivity is really strong, and it's wireless, and it works just like any other wireless 360 controller. I got it for the 360. It's really, really sweet. You can adjust the scope however you babies want it. Make it hot like fire. I swear this thing is awesome. So don't let the fools tear you down. Cabela's is where it's at this year. This 2000 was really fun. So first of all, you got just a regular old Target.
On the higher levels, you could shoot minorities and
Not
Democrats,
true. Not true.
city people.
Not true.
Where you going, city boy?
Here we go.
Wisconsin protesters only.
Okay. So you can take the boy out of the country. You can't take the country out of the boy. What do you want from me? So it's
You
a
notice
lot
his
of fun.
accent gets thicker when he talks
It
about
does.
this shit?
It's a lot of fun. The general, like, just line them up and shoot them target range stuff. Really, really fun. Then there's a full adventure mode as well, where you wander through the forest with your directional pad here. You're moving along with your, not a directional pad, with your analog stick, walking your character along and then stopping to shoot stuff for a minute.
And where's the story is?
The story is you and your father and your brother are out on a hunting trip. I haven't gotten very far in the story, but I bet things are going to go really well.
What the fuck?
That's right. It also plays in 3D.
Jesus Christ!
So, you know, I mean, this game's got it all. It's got it all. And I thank my dear loving wife for providing me with
I'm gonna kill me a bear in
All right,
3D
listen.
on the TV.
Thank you, Anne. This was a sweet present for getting off the boat.
Because I have the GameFly.
Give me this.
I have played my share of Cabela games.
Yes.
To
Okay.
try them out.
So, and?
They were poop biscuits.
Yes.
Every single one of them.
Why?
Because they were uninteresting, half-baked shooters with no real plot to
What
it.
was the interface?
It was the Xbox 360 controller.
That's no way to play a Cabela game.
Apparently.
You've got to shoot at things with a gun, not the controller. We'll play some later tonight, and we'll see what your...
I gotta ask you, is it as good as fishing on TV was on the Dreamcast?
Yeah, it's close. It's right there. It's
That
in
was
same-
fun.
it's in
We were
that same
fishing on
category.
TV.
Yeah.
It was good. I caught me a bass.
Speaking of which,
about that big.
Speaking of which, Barry, I don't know if you're aware, that has just been re-released in a Dreamcast collection for the Xbox,
Fishing on TV.
including Sonic Adventure and Crazy Taxi, which I just went ahead and bought on the Xbox Live.
That was good.
And
That was
there's
good.
one other
Good game.
that's a Parappa Rapper knockoff of those dancing ones, because I played a little bit of it.
Oh yeah, it has Space Channel 5.
That's the one.
Yeah, with Michael Jackson.
Now, when you
And
miss
ooh la la.
the ducks, Paul, does the dog laugh at you?
He does not. But if you miss enough ducks, you're screwed. You have to quickly change weapons on the fly by pressing one of the side buttons here. Click, click, click. You go between shotgun and rifle. You open up your shotgun to put a blast on a bunch of flock of geese. You open up your rifle again to pop, plop, right in the eye of some roaring grizzly. That's how it's done.
Do you get to actually skin the thing?
No, it's not quite Red Dead
Gut it,
level,
skin it.
but it's good. But it's really fun. It's really fast.
Mount on the
Take
wall.
Kentucky out of the boy.
I really
Yeah.
enjoyed Cabela's
Every
Most
so often it
Dangerous
comes
Night.
out.
It does.
Yeah.
Check the ratings. It's getting like 8.6s, 8.7s.
Yeah.
People don't hate it.
From Outdoor Magazine, Bassin.
Boy.
Who
Next
gets
thing-
those magazines?
I don't
I don't know. Yeah.
Don't
What's
take
next?
my
Is
word
he
for
gonna
it.
join the tea
I
party
hear they're
now?
awesome.
I hate you.
Does it come with a free subscription to NRA?
Listen, it's a shooting on TV fake gun that my
Nick?
wife will play. My wife likes to play the game too.
Hey, you know what? That's good. There are a
That's
few
true.
games that some people can play with their significant
That's
others.
why we bought it.
Then,
that was the main
then
reason.
run with it, man.
Yeah.
Run with it. Here's a game you can play with your significant other.
Yeah.
Gloom. The game of, what is it? Inauspicious incidents and grave consequences. It's a game by Atlas Games, makers of such fine games as Lunch Money, Ren Fair.
Love lunch money.
Now,
Fair's cool.
the interesting thing about this game, and this is what drew Todd to buying it,
And him to
the
stealing it.
cards are like clear. Look at a shot of these cards. They're all clear, and there's Cousin Mordecai, and Simone, and Goody Czar. Anyway,
That means nothing to me.
well, let me explain it to you. The world of Gloom is a sad and benighted place. The sky is gray, the tea is cold, and the new tragedy lies around every corner. Basically, the point is, you are playing a family of misanthropes and miscreants, and you have to die. You have to kill this family after they've suffered horrible tragedies in their life. Like, here's someone was starved in a storm, devoured by weasels, pursued by poodles, found maggots in the meat, and then once they get these negative points on them, you have to kill them.
So it's Song of Fire and Ice, the game?
Kinda. It's just misery. And you play against other families, and you can put positive things on the other families that you're playing against. Like,
How dare you.
your family, this person in your family was charmed by the circus, was popular in Parliament, was delighted by ducklings.
I like
I
this
get
one.
delighted by that.
There's a cursed cafe. Absinthe makes the heart grow fonder.
A fun thing about these games by Atlas Games is they're printed on these transparent cards. So you have like, here's Melissa Slogar, the cadaverous child,
I love that aspect.
and then you put this card on top of her, and then she has a little negative there. You see, it's kind of neat.
So
We'll
it's
get
kind
it
of like Ren Fair did.
exactly like Ren Fair did.
Okay.
So it takes it to another level. This is a good game, and there's 3 expansions for it right now. There's Unhappy Homes, which adds new families and a couple new rules, which is fun.
Always good.
Unwelcome guests and unfortunate expeditions. Get it. Find your local game store and get this. It's real easy to learn. Todd bought it, brought it over, was going to figure out how to play it, but never did. Put it in my game closet, which is overflowing. And one day we decided, well, let's play this thing. Oh, it's great. Fuck Todd, I'm keeping it.
He did. He put an excuse. He bought an expansion, mixed it together. Oh, I
gotta keep it now, so I owe you like a few bucks for the game.
Yeah, a few bucks, jerk.
What do you got?
I got a game that only costs a few bucks.
Really?
But it's actually a good game. Asterisk. All right, this game is called Mountain Blade Warband. PC only. You're not going to find this on any console. It is a role-playing game, action role-playing game of types. It's almost so hard to pinpoint its genre, but it has many RPG tropes. It's very action in its battles. All right, it is a medieval role-playing game.
Okay.
It's put out by Tale Worlds, which is Turkey's biggest and best video game creator.
Okay.
Yeah, it's made in Turkey.
Is that the asterisk?
Yeah, part of
It's
it.
made in Turkey?
Oh, okay. This
made
game will
by
not
Turkey?
win any graphic awards.
Oh,
This
okay.
game is butt ugly.
Nice.
It's prettier than now. Warband is
right.
actually the second game to come out. Prettier than his first one.
I don't care if it's ugly. How's it play? What's the story? How's it play?
awesomely. That's just it. It doesn't have a story. It's a true open world game. You can be whatever you want to be in this medieval world. There are 5, I would say knighthoods, kinghoods that are fighting. You can choose whatever alliances you want, or choose no alliance. Be an outlaw, be a traitor if you want to do. And you're not choosing a class. You're building a character, and what you do from there is completely up to you. It's almost open world to a fault. This is why I put the asterisk on there. Some people won't like this game. There's zero guidance.
Too much freedom.
Yeah, too much
Okay.
freedom. Do what you will. If you want to woo the ladies and become married and create your own fiefdom, great. If you want to ignore that part of the game, that's
Can
fine
you spend
too.
the whole game just making out with ladies?
Yeah, but it's going to be very ugly. But you have to earn
It's going
their
to be
favor.
ugly. Why is it going to be ugly?
Because the graphics are shit. But
Oh.
This is the guy that wanted to play Custer's Revenge so bad.
if I could,
I have that game
Of
emulated.
course you do.
if
Whoopie
I
doo.
could put an example of most closely resembles this game, put Sid Meier's Pirates.
Yeah?
Put it together with Elder Scrolls 2.
That's,
of all the
that's an
games.
ugly game.
But no, it looks prettier than both of those. This game actually came out in 2010, not that you'd know it. But the game is huge, and the combat is where it really shines.
It would have to be huge.
Oh,
So
my.
I guess the graphics have to be small. Does it fit? Does it come on a CD or is it a download?
It's a download.
Is it a
get from
Steam thing? Steam.
and cheap as hell. All right, so even when I got it on sale for like $10 for the 2 games.
Right on.
All right, and I have just sunk so many hours into this that it just go away. It's like no game this ugly should have this much of my attention. But where it is in the
Slick.
combat, because the action in this combat was done so well. The horseback combat, there is something so satisfying about shooting an arrow from a horse and watching it take another guy out and look and feel that true arrow hit. I love how this game is run.
Neat.
Cool, cool.
So Mountain Blade, but again, it's ugly. It's only on PC, but it's a lot of fun if you can handle the graphic.
Okay. Well, like I said, I only brought stuff to play. For those of you who know, I love Masters of the Universe. And I'm collecting
Jesus.
Masters of the Universe classics.
Classics.
Well, I got my dope Eternian fan club exclusives came in. All right.
Really?
This is the exclusive figure for
Fan
this
club.
year's collection.
Do you have a card?
Club Eternia, no, they don't come with a card.
Oh, that ain't right.
Club Eternia's exclusive fan club figure this year is none other than Preternia disguised He-Man. For those of you who don't know,
What?
he's from the Powers of Grayskull line that never got produced.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
when Hero, I talked about Hero?
I remember you talking about Hero.
You remember Preternia and that whole thing? Remember I told you about the Turbodactyl?
Yes, that I remember.
So they made 3 vehicles. They made the Turbodactyl, they made a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and they made a Triceratops that had guns and lasers on it. I think it was Laser Tops, I don't know. Anyway, I can't
That
remember.
Michael's taking up a new position so he can see exactly
right.
what you're talking
Don't
about.
smile at him, studio audience.
So, anyway,
Don't encourage him.
there was only one mini comic book produced for the Powers of Grayskull line.
Okay.
And in that Powers of Grayskull line, Skeletor goes back in time and starts effing with Preternia. Eternia's
So Eternia
Early
is,
history.
So that's Eternia in time.
Back when there was dinosaurs. Preternia.
They called it Preternia.
All right.
Back
Why
when
did
there
they
was
call it?
dinosaurs.
How did
when there's dinosaurs,
How did
like
they
the
know to call it
Flintstones.
Preternia? Why isn't this Primerica?
What would you call it?
They put
What would you
dinosaurs
call
in
it? If you went back in time, wouldn't you call it Primerica?
Well, I would call it Primerica.
Well, then there you go. So this is what happens. So
But were there
He-Man-
people living in Preternia?
Skeletor went back there. Yes, there are people living in Preternia.
Why would they call it Preternia?
I would
King
call it
Grayskull and
Jordania.
Hero lived then.
Oh, okay, so King Grayskull and Hero
Actually, King
are
Grayskull-
tooling around saying, hey, welcome to
take it back.
Preternia. It's not Eternia yet, but dude, you just wait.
King Grayskull was a later development, I think. I think back in the original conceptualization, it was only Hero and a wizard were the good guys. Anyway, there's a wizard that was going to give powers. Anyway, so He-Man disguises himself, goes back in time to spy on Skeletor with the help of the sorceress. Now, what they've done here is they've tricked it out and made it super weird. What the classics likes to do is mix all the different timelines together.
Of course.
They take classic stuff, they take the 2000X line, they take the comic books, and they mush it all together. And they even put a nod to the fucking feature film in here. If you look closely, you don't have to look too closely. See that large?
Oh my God!
You know
really?
what that is?
What?
That is Gwildor's cosmic key, the device that was able to take Gwildor, Tom Paris, and the girl from Friends back into space and go get He-Man to help the Earth.
Dolph Lundgren.
So yeah. So exactly. So when Tom Paris needs help, he can use this little thing. So it's the cosmic key that Gwildor, the little short shit, used to travel through time. So this is the kind of stuff that they do. That's how crazy fan retarded this Masters Universe Classics line is.
I admit.
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
service.
There is a level of retardation in
They
there.
do some real crazy shit. Now, that's the exclusive. Go ahead and read the bio there real quick.
The bio. Oh Jesus.
No.
That's a lot of bio.
All right, fine. Well, if you won't read the bio, I'll show you what else came. Shadow Beast.
Oh my God.
This is the third in the line as far as beasts are concerned. This is one of their bigger figures. They've had Battle
There
Cat.
are other beasts?
They've had Battle Cat.
Third.
They've had
okay.
Gygor, and they've had Shadow Beast. And I guess technically they also had the big guy who I can't remember his name right now.
This looks like
Anyway, so the Shadow Beast, and what's cool about the Shadow Beast, this is the first time this figure's ever been produced. It was a character in the original cartoon as well as the 2000X line, featured in the episode aptly titled Night of the Shadow Beast. So, if you want a Shadow Beast, now you can have one. This line is all about completing collectors' dreams from when they were kids. And they're starting to throw in just wacky figures that never made it before. Last year's collectible piece was Wondar, which was the He-Man mail-away figure that was done as a promotion for Wonder Bread. That kind of didn't really exist. Like, people would get different versions of this figure. Some would give them mailed to them in a box. Some would get them mailed to them in an envelope with just some wrapping around it. The armor would be different. Most of the time, it was Zodak's armor painted black, but you never could tell. Sometimes it was just a bare-chested figure. So that's the kind of stuff that this collection's all about.
Was Wondar the Beastmaster?
No, but he looks a lot like the Preternian guy from the original series comics when he got with the goddess and got the armor to be the hero of Eternia.
Does this look like stealth bathroom sex, He-Man, to you?
Stealth bathroom sex, He-Man.
I think perhaps it does.
Outrageous.
Collector.
Oh, so
Well,
it's anatomically
I
correct.
have to say, if I met the
He does
Shadow
have a
Beast,
skirt.
if I ever met the Shadow Beast in a dark bathroom, things would probably get nasty.
And you meet that thing every time you go to the bathroom.
That's what I call
I made a Shadow
that's what
Beast.
I call my shit.
Ooh.
A Shadow Beast. Oh, I just had the worst Shadow Beast. Oh, Del Taco Shadow Beast.
It's the passion that he speaks with that really
Yeah, that's what
touches
it is.
the heart.
Yeah, he's really enthused about it. Like young girls are enthused about strawberry shortcake.
Kids, you can't go wrong with Masters of the Universe Classics line. It's the best toy figure line out there right
You can
now.
go plenty wrong. If you
Whatever,
step in the wrong
whatever,
direction.
whatever.
Yeah.
Haters are gonna hate.
Well, it's apparent why you're not rich. You're spending your money on fucking garbage. It's not the choices you made in life previous to this, you know. It's not your lack of a doctorate. It's that shit right there. It's just take your money and fucking burn it. Some of us who don't have a lot of money, see, we gotta play games that are cheap.
Those aren't that expensive.
How much was that?
$20.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's not that expensive.
$20 is gonna rot. I like playing games that are free because I hate spending money on games. I hate it because every time I spend money on a damn game... Yeah, Fantasy Flight, I know. We're talking about video games, talking about Xbox. Because I go to the GameStop and they charge you an arm and a leg and you want to sell it back and they'll only give you half, if that.
Yeah.
Dude, Gamefly, you idiot.
Shut up!
We've only been talking about it for 3 years.
Did it. Wasn't happy.
Because you're a moron.
Yeah, I got the wrong games. I guess I got the perfect, what was it, Alaskan Storm. But the one with the crabs in the sea.
You got that game?
Hey, it was on
And
my
you weren't
list.
happy and you went, oh, I don't like Gamefly because they sent me the shittiest game in the
They
world.
also sent me
that
Transformers. I
picked.
wanted other games, and they sent me the crap games first.
What's
And
wrong
no one
with
else-
Transformers War for Cybertron?
That one and the one before it, both were Sucktown.
Oh, the Transformers game before it, the one
Yeah.
based on the Michael Bay stuff?
Yeah.
Well, boo hiss.
I wasn't crazy about War for Cybertron either.
War for Cybertron's fun.
Oh my god, I'm not getting into this now. The point is, sometimes I don't have time to sit down and commit to a game. When you pop a game into the Xbox, you turn on the Xbox, log in, pop the game in.
By
and
the time you do it, you gotta go lay down a Shadow Beast. It's too late.
Yeah, make yourself some dinner, put it in front of the TV. I don't have that kind of time sometimes. Sometimes I'm just waiting for a pizza to get done. I'm waiting for a download. I'm waiting for someone to get ready. I just have like 5 minutes, maybe 10, to crack out a game and something I don't have to install on my machine. There's plenty of free game sites out there. Newgrounds, Addicting Games, but I recently discovered while I was waiting for a download, Armor Games. And Armor Games has been around for a while. And I discovered this because I was waiting for something and I started playing. And I started playing more games and more games and more games and more games. And I wanted to see how many cool games I could find. Well, about a third to a half of the games on armorgames.com are actually pretty fucking fun. And you don't need to learn a whole bunch of stuff. None of them come with a 5-6 page booklet, you know, with a big old story. It's, hey, WASD, shoot. Build up your stuff and fight. Fight zombies, fight pirates.
Flash game?
Yeah, like little flash games. It's really good stuff. I'm going to run through as many of these as possible really quick. There doesn't need to be a lot of review for these because it takes as much time to play them as it does to review them. Oh. Rebuild. It's a strategy game where you're survivors of a zombie apocalypse, and there's still zombies around, and you have to build up your base. Mm-hmm. And every night, zombies attack. And sometimes you have to take over a police station, sometimes you have to take over a farm. It's quick, it's easy, it's fun. Big Pixel Zombies, a shooting game. This game looks tight. It plays beautifully. You play it with just one hand and the mouse. Your other hand can be making pizza or fondling your He-Man toys. Legend of the Golden Robot. Legend of the Golden Robot is an adventure game where you're kind of like an Indiana Jones type and you have to dig around in different squares and look for parts of this golden robot. Meanwhile,
Tales of the Gold Monkey.
Okay, maybe it's a ripoff. Who cares? The Last Stand 2. It's an action game. Now, there's a lot of these games out here, and I love these. The ones where you're it's like Defend Your Castle. Remember that game?
Tower defense kind of stuff?
Yeah, no, not Tower Defense.
Defend Your Castle. I played the fuck out of that. Remember?
Hell yeah, you even reviewed it. Defend Your Castle is a great game, and they
came
had
out on the Wii.
So many different pretenders, and this is one of them. Now you can build up with different weapons. You can build up your castle. It's all kinds of stuff. Drop fucking nukes, and there's lots of flavors of this. Of course, my favorite is the zombie defense one. Zombie defenses lends itself to games, so that's a good one. You'd love this one. Cardian. Card games. It's like a collectible card game thing, but a flash game. It's real easy. You buy booster packs to build up your deck, and it plays like one of those games where you have to build up your gold or whatever and unleash waves of enemies while the other guy's also unleashing waves of enemies. And whoever gets to their side first kind of thing.
Okay.
There's a bunch of games like that.
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it. There's no real name for that genre, but there should be.
What's the name of the site again?
Armorgames.com.
We'll have that up here the whole time.
Armorgames.com. What's the other one? Age of Defense is a good one. Pillage the Village, The Last Command.
Pillage the
Pillage the Village!
That sounds awesome.
They just jump into them and play and go. You don't like it? Screw
Is it the village?
Go back.
Is the village called Pillage?
No.
You come into the village and you're like, I'm looking for a place to sleep. Welcome to Pillage.
There is another game, and this is the last one I'll review real quick. It's the prequel to Defend Your Castle. There's two hands sitting there saying, Dad, why do the villagers hate us? Well, let me tell you. And then basically you're the hand from Defend Your Castle, the one that plucks the stickmen.
It throws?
Throwing people and pissing them off.
Oh, fun.
That's why they came to attack your castle forever and ever and ever.
Cute.
Good fun. Good,
So it's
cheap, easy fun. Cheap, free. Fucking free fun. No ads.
It's a prequel. Interesting.
Yeah.
But it's made after. It wasn't before. Cool.
There's some really talented people doing this stuff, and the more support they get, the more chances of these games coming to Xbox Live Arcade.
They
and making
deserve
some
their
cash.
due.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
What you got?
You know, I thought I'd go a little highbrow.
Okay.
Here we go.
Lists. Everybody loves lists. Hell, we
yeah.
have them on our show. One of the best places to do lists, however, is Cracked.com.
Oh, they are the best.
They are the tip top in the list, the funniest motherfuckers, and they wrote a book. You Might Be a Zombie and Other Bad News by the writers of Cracked.com.
Saw that.
This is just a book of lists that have never been published on the internet.
Nice.
So if you loved your Cracked.com lists, and I know you do, we do, this is just more of it.
Yay.
It is fantastic.
Here,
And we don't have a lot of time for the show, so I won't go into
Read
it.
one.
So,
Read one.
Okay. 5 famous inventors who stole their big idea.
Oh,
Okay. 5 awesome places to have sex. Oh, let's just spoil this for people, shall we?
Oh, but you did not read the whole thing. Now, you can't go from the top. 5 awesome places to have sex and the horrific consequences.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there's the difference. 5 Hollywood adaptations that totally missed the point.
Wanted.
5 psychological experiments that prove humanity is doomed.
yay.
And 5 stories about Jesus' childhood they had to cut from the Bible to avoid having an NC-17 rating.
Nice.
Save that page. That's
That
awesome.
sounds fun.
And that's just a smattering. It's a fun book. Easy read. Great
Jesus
bathroom
Christ,
reading,
Dragon Master.
Smart. And of course, Cracked being funny.
Yes.
And that's all we have to show you on this week's Couch.
There you go.
But you got
That's
something
some
right to
couch.
us. Comments at uglycouchshow.com.
Please check us out on the Facebooks.
Yes, friend
and
us.
like us and friend us. Ugly Couch Show on the Facebooks. We want to be your friend. We desperately want to be your friend. Please follow us and spread the word. Post and repost the episode updates as they come through, and tell a friend who's never seen the Ugly Couch Show about the Ugly Couch Show, and of course about Geek Shock, which is our podcast, which goes out weekly.
We talk about the
Geek
weekly
Shock.
geek news and discuss it. And of course, we always end it with a list.
A big list.
Oh my
list.
God, how's that
Maybe
happen?
we'll read a piece of one of these lists for the Geek Shock.
Yeah,
maybe,
Since
maybe.
that's actually, no, you don't get that one. You have to buy that one.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll give you a different one. But till then, we're going to work on a different show. So until next time, I'm Master Torgo.
I am Dr. Vlarg.
I'm Preternia disguise He-Man.
You
You
sure are.
retarded.
You're the stealthy sex in the men's bathroom. Until next time, have a good time.
Keep your couch ugly.
That one.
We do.
Yeah.
Really, Preternia.
Goodbye, ladies.
Why would they name it Preternia?
They didn't name it Preternia. It's old Eternia, so it's Preternia.
Why would
Like-
they name it Old Preternia?
Just like Etheria. If you went back in time in Etheria, it'd be Preteria.
I've heard the term Old Earth.
Old Earth.
Are
see?
we living in Old Earth?
We're in Middle Earth.
No, we're not.
Why? How long do you know it's going to be?
It could be late Earth.
It might be longer.
You know what? Hold on, wait. Now it's New Earth.
Earth's
There you
end.
go. Now it's New Earth.
Earth's end.
But if someone came from the future,
Future Earth?
well, that would be Old Earth to them.
What if it's a
This would be
preteen who comes to the past?
Queen Earth?
So she's Pretween Earthia. Preteen Earthia.
Princess?
Princess
Preteen?
Preteen Earthia.
You'll get that figure.
Young, almost teenage girl from the future in the past. Here to save it.
That's Justin Bieber.